Theory time. Okay, let me explain my master plan. So, I do my own oil changes on all my vehicles, always have. And, how's that? It's music. This is the second time I'm going to be doing the oil change on my 2017 Toyota Tacoma with the V6. And last time, it did not go well. I took a shower in motor oil because I had the pan, I pulled the drain plug out, and the oil came out, hit the pan, and went immediately out of the pan, all over me and all over the floor. And it did not stop spraying until the entire engine was empty. And I tried shuffling the pan under it, I tried lifting it, tried cocking it. It did not help in any way, shape, or form, and just continued to go onto the floor. So, I've got an idea. The plan, and I got this from a friend, so, this idea from a friend, so we're gonna put it to the test. It's just a theory. Heater insulation boards. It's got like a foam, or not foam, I don't know what you call it really, fibers with a bit of a thin square mesh embedded in it. So we're gonna see if this does a good job of absorbing it or not. I have done zero research into this. I'm basing this off of no one else's attempts at such a thing, and I'm going purely off of theory and doing zero research and hoping for the best. So we're gonna see how it goes. I'm obviously gonna document the whole experience so you know whether or not I'm an idiot. Well, you probably already know I'm an idiot, but we're gonna ignore that. And we're gonna just show you what happens, and maybe if this works, maybe you can do the same. Maybe it'll help you out. So let's get cracking. Okay, so first things first, to doing an oil change, obviously we gotta open the hood, so let's do that real quick. Very, very nice. Gotta love those self-opening hoods. Okay, next up we gotta take the oil fill cap off, like so. Next, we have to jack up the car, put it on some safe jack stands so there's no accidents while we're under there, and then we'll move on to the test. Okay, so we've got the truck jacked up, we got some jack stands underneath to keep us safe. Now let's dive down there and see what we need to do. Okay, so before we do any kind of loosening of anything, what I want to do first is get some pig mat down, which is a oil absorbent, and then we'll have to get our catch pan, and I want to put a couple more catch pans down there just to cover the base area in case this doesn't work. Okay, we got our pig mat down, and we've got our large catch pan, and we've got a smaller, lighter one. Hopefully that in case of any emergency, I'll be able to be quick on the draw and put it where any outflowing oil goes. So let's get down and let's start loosening some bolts. Okay, so first step, we have to take off the skid plate here, and that's going to require 4 bolts, 2 in the front and 4 in the back. So let's get to it. And out she comes. Okay, now that we are underneath and the skid plate is off, we'll be able to look directly at the drain plug and the location of the oil filter, and we'll be able to work from there. Okay, so now that we are underneath the vehicle, we can see that the drain plug is right there, and that the oil filter is right there. If it'll focus, we have a cartridge filter that is inside of, well, I guess it's considered the cartridge. I like to call it the cup, though, and we'll have to use a special tool to get that cup off. Okay, so here's our filter. It's just a standard, I don't really know much about these. It's a furnace filter of some kind. I'm no furnace expert, but this is all the statistics of it, I guess, if you want to pause at any point. It's a 14 by 20 by 1, is all I can tell you. It actually came in a 2-pack, so I'm going to put both on there, and we're going to see what happens. Here we go. Yes! It works!
It works! It worked! I finally invented something that works!
Okay, you guys have no idea how unbelievably happy I am that that worked. Okay, so we've got our drain plug cleaned up, and we're ready to pop it back in. Okay, next up, we got to take out the oil filter. In order to do that, we're going to need a Toyota special part. We're going to need this fancy little cup right here, which is just going to hop right onto our little ratchet here. And these teeth are going to specifically line up with specific slots on the cup itself that houses the oil filter. Okay, so we got the filter out of the old housing. Now we just have to clean it up, put some new O-rings on, which always come with the filters, and then we'll be able to pop it right back in and get everything cleaned up. Okay, we got the new O-ring on our filter housing, new filter in it, and I do want to showcase that when the filter and the filter housing kind of popped out, we did get a little bit of a splash zone down here, but compared to what it did last time, I am more than happy with how well that worked. Okay, we have got the new filter housing cup on and the new filter. Not a nice thing about these cups is that they do have a bottoming out point. So you're not there worried, oh, am I going to strip it? Am I going to strip it? Am I going to over torque it? Am I going to ruin the threads inside of it? No, they do have a bottom that they will eventually fix at. So that is very handy, and I know a lot of people who do their own oil changes always have that worry in the back of their head. Oh, what if I did too much? What if I did too much? Well, that time you will not have to worry. So we've got the oil drain plug back in, we've got the oil filter back in, and the oil filter housing. So the next step is just to try to clean some stuff up. I'm going to wipe all this down just so it, there's less residue. It looks a bit nicer. And then we'll be able to put this skid plate back on, and then we'll be up top to add the oil. Okay, so as the vehicle does specify on our little sticker right there, it takes 0W20. I personally use the Napa Fully Synthetic 0W20, and we're going to top it off to the specified amount, and then we'll be able to close the cap, close the hood, and start her up. Alright, we successfully did an oil change on my 3rd gen Toyota Tacoma. I guess next we just need to close the hood, and just like that, we are finished. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. I hope it was at least a little bit entertaining and at least a little bit informative. Hopefully you can learn from my mistakes and don't mess up like I did, and hopefully all of us as a society can learn to be better. I'm joking. But yeah, I hope that you enjoyed the video and have a blessed day. See ya.